Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the very third episode of Broke Sound Radio podcast sessions. I go by the name of Zonny Gucci. I think you already know me.
I go by talk choice.
I think you're gonna introduce yourself. Are you waiting
Oh
for us to
yeah?
introduce you?
And I thought you guys were gonna hook me up.
Nah, we
What
don't
up,
do that
guys?
thing.
I go by the name of Ashley, aka Director Ashley, aka your girlfriend's favorite photographer, aka
Your
worldwide
girlfriend's
managers,
favorite
worldwide.
photographer. I wish I had those things.
Oh yeah, you guys ain't got the sound effects.
I don't have the sound- I don't have-
You
I
guys
don't
must
have
have the
those things. Don't worry,
You
we
must be
can't-
rocking with the things, man.
No, don't worry. The first they were hating. They were like, our sound is bottom tier and everything. But
Yeah,
like now,
We have
yeah.
to
Man,
give
don't
them
listen
what
to
they
the
do.
people. Don't listen to the people. Just keep doing your thing. Keep rocking.
nah,
Might as well rock.
And today, we're definitely gonna rock. Today, we're back at home.
Back
We-
at home.
Let's go.
We're recording this. It's Stones.
Let's
You
go.
know, this is Stones, and I don't know, man. It's just crazy.
Let's go.
Lockdown has been really crazy.
But like,
Lockdown.
let's not go without mentioning that Stones is the fucking place where your first
Everybody knows Stones.
But your
Yeah,
first year got
yeah.
dismantled here, man.
Yeah.
Your
Everybody,
first
we national. We national.
Everyone's
national.
first years got
They
dismantled
they
here.
know about us here,
Yeah, they're
man.
rockets now. Everybody they went to
Yeah,
rockets.
you know, they grow old. Like, people gotta grow old and
Yeah.
move. It's
Can't be,
clean, it's fine. But as far as I know, you all start here. Everybody started here.
Everybody
Even
starts
your
here.
favorite celebrities have started
Yeah.
here.
No
so
cap, no cap.
I ain't
I've
gonna
seen-
mention no names, but
We can't mention no names, but everybody.
let's do that. Let's rock.
Let's rock.
Let's
That's
rock.
fine. Let's
Start
not
the
mention no
levels
names.
today.
But how's it been? You the manager here, right?
Yeah, guys, I'm in charge of just marketing.
So our babies have to
Marketing.
hit you up for guest list and everything.
Hey, yeah, guys, your honeys have to be like, yo, what's up? Ash, I'm at the door. Please let me in. Ash, what's happening? Ash, what's happening tonight? Da, 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 da. Hey, but it's a mess. Ash, but you must rock, man. You must let
So-
the babies in.
So we need to be worried about gents like you now.
Nah, guys, don't worry about it. I'm a retired man. I'm
You're
retired.
retired, man.
I'm retired, man, from
So,
these things.
what
I'm
does that
looking for
mean?
love, guys. Hope I'm Jolo. These guys are still girlfriends to
What
me,
you
man.
dating now, though?
Hey, the game, the streets are tricky, yeah. Hey, the streets are a tricky place,
Niggas
man.
be changing, but like,
There
how's
was-
it been? How's it been like being a manager and like level 1 now? Obviously,
Yeah.
things have changed now. Like,
Yeah. I think
more people are allowed now.
we just gotta adapt. Vince. The
Gotta
game,
adapt.
the game of entertainment is adaptation. That's what
Yeah.
it's about. You keep having to adapt to the situation, new vibes. Okay, obviously lockdown messed everything up. So
Yeah.
new protocols, social distancing,
Yeah.
budgets, events, marketing, artists.
Don't forget to
So-
sanitize.
Yeah, don't forget to sanitize. Got get that thing real
Nicely.
quick. So yeah, so,
like,
the game has
how's
changed.
that been like?
Yeah,
Like, I know you're also a manager of a few artists.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
how's that like now?
with the artists.
Yeah, like,
With the artists, I think it's we have to ease into it because
Yeah.
it's a matter of I'd say budgets as well. People
Yeah.
don't have budgets right now,
and you
so
can't
it's
be
a lot
paying
of.
25,000.
Hey,
and
you
you haven't
see,
been
you can't be talking the bricks you want to talk about. You know, you have to negotiate,
Yeah.
talk. You know, couple of favors here and there. But I think the game of entertainment, it's a long game. This is
It's
a
a
long
long game.
game. This ain't no short
But now,
man's game.
how have you been keeping your artists like busy during these times?
Like gigging, man. It must gig, man. Must
How are you
gig.
gigging
It is
during
gigging.
lockdown? Like
No,
social distancing?
lockdown. Look, the gigs are there, man. The country, I'm supposed to
So
open
you
the
guys
country.
are the ones during level 5. You guys were busy rocking house parties.
No. Level 5 guys, all at home, strategizing,
you know you
taking
guys
it
become
easy.
fine.
Guys, we're taking it easy. You gotta take it easy. You gotta take it easy from
So
the get
everyone
go.
was just chilling.
Everyone's chilling, you know.
Is it fine if you
the-
mention some of the people you manage?
So right now, I'm the brand manager for the world's youngest DJ Arch Jr., the world's youngest
I
DJ.
need that shit. I need
Yeah,
that shit.
You
that
gotta
shit.
have that thing.
The claps is enough.
So the
Yeah.
world's youngest DJ, I'm his brand manager there.
How's it managing someone like that? Because it's like you can't
it's-
bring him to Stones.
I just know you can't bring him to the club life, but it's a matter of festivals, outdoor events, and
Yeah.
those type of things.
So how did you get that American what big gig?
America's Got Talent.
Yeah.
They called through him like, yo, guys, we need you guys to fly over this side and come rock. Then we go there, you rock, you know?
That's pretty wild.
So that's that. And then there's this new artist that started managing, Deja Vu. She's a female DJ. She's going to be the hottest female DJ. I said it right here.
Yeah.
She's going to run the country at
she
some
clean?
point. Huh?
She's clean.
She's clean with the sound, guys. She's good.
clean.
She's going to run the country at some point. Trust me. So
I'm
this
trusting you,
This
I'm
is a long game. This is a long game.
Yeah.
But when it clicks and when you see it happen, I see it right here first.
So she's
she's-
like from where now, Deja Vu?
What do you mean?
Which-
Like, where is she now? If I want her now and I want to book her, where is she?
Hey, my man, just hit me up. DJ Deja Vu bookings at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Yeah, 0834195546. Call me. Well, let's make the bookings
So now how do
happen.
you guys-
We're
how do you
rocking
guys-
again today, later on. So
You
yeah.
guys rocking today?
Yeah, we're
You
rocking.
guys are busy. Eh?
Booked and busy, man. Booked and
Shit,
busy.
man.
Booked
So how
and
do you guys?
busy.
How do you actually talking about bookings? How do you guys like come to a total of how much you guys want to start charging?
Like, I think that the thing is, it's a matter of like relationship people, like which relationships
For
you
example,
have.
sorry before you
Mhm.
go for it. How much would you charge? How much would DJ Arts Junior charge for my 5-year-old?
Send an
nephews?
email to marketing at djrsjunior.co.za.
Niggas wanna tell us,
We'll
dog.
talk. Let's chat in the emails.
'Cause I'm
We'll
telling
sort
this
it
bro,
out. We'll sort
he
it
has
out.
iPads, he has MacBooks, he has everything.
let's
He's
rock.
like 6. How old is he?
Let's rock. He's about 8 now.
He's
He's
8 now.
yeah.
Shit.
Shout
man.
out to iStore, sponsored boys worldwide.
So he's even sponsored.
Yeah,
He's
iStore.
really rocking.
I'm sure it's probably only like a handful of people in the world that are sponsored by Apple.
That's what
Apple
I'm
doesn't
saying.
cut checks for
Literally.
nobody
Damn,
unless you
dog.
Dre or something.
That's crazy.
So
That's
yeah,
crazy.
hit us up, marketing at djrsjunior.co.za if you want the bookings. Let's talk, let's chop chats, let's figure something out. Let's rock.
Alright, now let's go more into your personal life. Are you a photographer?
Yeah.
How's that going?
It's good. It's good. I think for me, it's a matter of building long term. It's a long term game.
Do you still take pictures? or-
Yeah, I do. I'm always rocking. I was rocking. Look,
photographer,
the
man.
funny.
No,
let me
I
tell
haven't,
you.
like-
The funny thing is, before I started all these things, the artist, I started as a photographer in the
Yeah.
club space. So I went to the clubs, take pictures, spoke to a couple of managers, started taking pictures of events. Then when I'm in event space, I'm like, no, man, I think actually this event or this place needs 1, 2, 3, and 4. Then it transitioned.
So wait, when did you become the manager here?
I'm just marketing manager. They're still managers, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. They're still marketing managers. Shout out
Yeah.
to Jason Cash. I think 2016 or 17. Yeah. Then I just took over the marketing space. Yeah. I think
Alright.
that was the vibes.
Did you study marketing?
No, I actually
So you
started.
got the tender.
Which one?
No, what?
Yeah,
This one.
yeah, back door.
PPE or what?
You gotta walk in. Think about entertainment, guys. You gotta
Yeah.
maneuver your way in. That's the thing about the game. You gotta maneuver your way in. Because the thing is,
Yeah, you need to occupy the space.
you need to occupy the space, guys. It's like with DJs and artists as well. Like most of the gigs I get is like me going to another event, speaking
Yeah.
to the promoter. So you gotta go to gigs, rocks, talk to people, talk to the managers, the promoters, things, and all those things, right? And then that's how you actually get the gigs. So it's all about networking. Networking is
All
the
about
key.
network.
So for me, to photography was the first stepping stone. I think for me,
Yeah.
I studied television.
Where did you study that?
ATV,
Yeah.
Academy of Sound Engineering as well.
Yeah.
I better cut me my check though. Cut me my check, ACATV.
Yeah.
Rock
Did you
there.
enjoy it though? Because I know a lot of people that went there.
Yeah.
They didn't necessarily enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah, funny
I
though,
think-
one of them is actually here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I ain't gonna mention no names.
Yeah,
ain't gonna
I think
mention
for
no
me,
names.
listen, I think when you're in a space like that, the nice thing about that institution is that you're in the right space, you know. I mean, I remember when I was there, man, I used to be like, walk up in AKA and be like, yo, bro, talk to me, bro. I got 1, 2, 3 things going on, you know. So that space allows you
So you've
for
been,
so
you've
much.
been in Auckland Park for so long.
Not that long.
Not that long.
It hasn't been that long. So you're in that space, there's a lot of entertainers, there's a lot of people. So you just gotta talk, tell yourself, market yourself. It's all about marketing. You gotta push yourself first at the end of the day. So that's a nice thing that space provided for us.
You know what's crazy now, yeah? Like,
Yeah.
I just have one question. Like, you, surely, you being a manager, marketing manager, you into photography, you've been, like, to a lot of places
Yeah.
that involve events. no?
Yeah.
And before that, we used to know that Joburg is, like, things are, like, popping here, you know?
Yeah.
But that's all it used to be.
10 rand beer, boy. You had to.
No,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not talking about stores. I'm talking about Joburg, Auckland Park,
sorry.
Yeah,
Auckland
yeah, yeah.
Park
Mhm.
specifically.
Yeah.
But like, do you ever think like there'll be a time where this place will be overly saturated with like
Mm-hmm.
people that are just in the event industry, in the entertainment industry, in the?
Mm-hmm.
Do you feel like it will?
I
get
think
to-
I don't think the space will ever be saturated. There's always I mean, if you look at like overseas America, there's so many people doing. I think our industry is still small, so it will never be oversaturated. We need to grow. We need to advance. I mean, the culture has really shifted now. The culture has really shifted now. I think if you look at the dynamics, Pretoria really has the stronghold in entertainment right now. If you look at the
Aren't they
homecoming,
the ones that started piano?
Yeah, so Alex would argue. People in Alexandra would argue about those chats, you know?
That's a deep
Where were Cubs and them from?
Alex.
Alex.
Yeah.
So are we comfortably saying Cubs and them started piano?
No, I can't say that. I can't say that. That'll be wrong. There are people that
I was
started.
gonna say that 'cause
but
I'm
I
not
think,
really a piano
but,
fan
but
like
I
that.
think they were the ones that elevated the culture.
That took it
The
further.
funny thing is about it, before piano became what it is now,
Yeah.
every Thursday, our Gabs and all these guys play here.
We used to play here.
We literally actually one of the building places for piano, the platform. Before even Umshove dropped, Gabs are there. Piano started here
That's
every year.
Stones is home. No one wants to understand. Stones is home.
We've built cultures, Vince. Contributed to the culture, hip hop,
Stones-
musically, house, everything. Contributed.
Nah, Stones is home though.
Yeah.
I can't. I'm just looking at this place right now. Yo,
Yeah.
you can't come here with white sneakers.
Yeah, never. It will never
And it's
work out
peak.
for you.
And it's
It will
peak.
never work
you
out for
can
you.
never pull up here and think you're gonna have like, yo, it was actually wild. Like I had my
Yeah.
best times here. No
But it's
cap.
just insane, like just
Yeah.
how this is just literally this concentrated place,
Yeah.
small as it is. So many people have like been within here, big
Yeah.
artists, and
Yeah.
they're just out there, and it's
Yeah.
just crazy.
Like
and this
I
is
think
actually the place.
I think we like stepping stone
Yeah.
for culture. You know, we're open to giving people new opportunities. I mean,
But how do you get that right? Like, how do you get your
What?
place to be that place where
I get it. Actually, part of
Yeah.
the marketing. So he's the wild.
yeah, I think for me, gents, it's you have to be open-minded. You gotta be open-minded to people. You gotta be open-minded to talent. Like I think you can really see potential from the get-go. Like you can really like carve potential from the get-go. Like, okay,
Yeah.
this person has a long way to go. And I think they just need, if they have the right guidance. I mean, there's so many names I could drop right now that are rocking the country, that are running the country right now in terms of
Yeah,
entertainment.
most definitely.
I've been here. So some are promoters. Someone just did a show yesterday that kind of used to work here.
Yeah.
Just killed it
killed
yesterday. DJs, one of the biggest DJs in the country right now. One of the biggest hip hop DJ. Let me even say one of the biggest hip hop DJ in the
No,
country.
mister, I know what you're talking about.
Who am I
I
talking
think
about?
I know. Speak.
Nah. Forget that.
Which one is
Not
this one?
even in a bad way.
I
Shout out to
spoke to
DJ
my
Venom one time, the biggest hip hop DJ in the country right now.
He's killing shit right now, right?
Venom's the biggest hip hop DJ in the
He's
country.
killing shit right
Hands
now. He was
down.
playing at Stones.
Yeah, he used to play every Friday.
Shit.
And he's the biggest hip hop DJ in the
I see
country right now.
Chaotic is also
Chaotic
taking
as well.
over.
He's also
Chaotic is
he used to
also
play
taking
here
over.
every Thursday. So yeah, so that's just to mention a few names, but those guys are doing really amazing, dope things. Like there's so many,
I'm
even,
really happy
so
for
many
them.
even more dope talents to come out. People like Nicky Newlands are gonna take over the game. DJ Smokes,
Yeah.
culture, those are culture shifters. Those guys are gonna kill it next year, and even right now they're killing it. So that's talent. Those guys are gonna run the country, basically
Yeah.
entertainment. So they are entertainment right now. Durban Gogo.
Shit. She's also crazy.
But like,
Yeah.
for me, like, question is like, okay, away from like
Yeah,
speaking about other people, for you individually, like,
yeah,
if we're looking at your plans, if you're
Yeah.
looking at 5 years from now,
Yeah.
cut that. Plans, outcome. If we're looking at
Yeah.
20-year plan, outcome, where do you see yourself?
I was about to ask
Yeah.
him, like, do you
And
think
then-
you're gonna like stay in the
in the club
music
space.
industry or entertainment
Industry.
You have to
industry?
stay.
Nah, this is what did AKA say in the one song? See me in the club, I'm in my office clothes. No plan B, this is all I know. Yeah. So you know that's the vibes. I'm gonna be here for a long time. Be here for a long time, not a good time, man. Be here for a long time. So for me, I think for me, I'd say the short term, long term goal. For me, my artists are gonna become superstars. They're gonna run the country. I mean, Arch is only 8. Wait till he's 15. Wait till he's 18.
Wait until he's
Some
allowed in the
miles.
club.
Huh?
Wait until he's allowed in the
Wait till
club.
we get the clubs. Wait till we start dropping music.
That's crazy.
That's
I mean, he already has international footprint.
yeah.
I
that's
mean,
crazy.
like Janet
known,
Jackson,
he's known.
know about them, the Lil Wayne's, the record label.
I saw you take who
internationally.
did you take a picture with? Was it Tyler?
Uh,
Terry-
Terry, what's his name?
Terry Crews or what?
Terry Crews. Simon knows
That's a
about him.
household name, just like
I mean, forget
Simon Cowell.
Simon Cowell knows about
Yeah.
it, chats
Everybody
about
knows.
it. So yeah, the game is long. Also, people like Deja Vu going to take over. There's a lot of artists that I'm going to be working with in the next couple of weeks or so that are
Yeah.
also going to be long-term projects.
Deja Vu
And,
what?
What do you mean?
Is she,
What do
is
you
she
mean? What
hot?
do you mean?
What you mean?
What do you
hot?
mean? What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do you
Like,
mean?
is she?
Like on the decks. Nah, she's good. Nah, she's good. She can rock. She can rock
Dude,
the
I
decks. She can
think,
rock the
like,
rock. She can rock the decks
It's
for good.
so. I must say, it's such a weird space for us to be in right now in South
Yeah.
that we know that our industry is just—it's just a matter of time until we are there.
So we are there?
Till we are there.
Yeah, yeah,
Till we're
yeah.
at the top. Like,
So,
don't you?
wait, can I ask you? Sorry,
Mm.
just interject. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
think piano could win a Grammy? Like if it got to that.
Definitely. Definitely. I mean, if you have people like Ludacris jamming piano now, piano's growing glorious, so piano will claim a Grammy.
Oh,
He's playing. He was
yes,
on the
I
beach.
saw on the.
Yeah, you can continue. Sorry.
on the
Yeah,
snaps.
so piano.
No,
I mean,
was
guys,
just
I think what's happening now in our entertainment space locally is totally different. The culture is shifting. It's shifting from the old heads to the new guys, the young kids, and the young kids are just bringing their own vibe, their own authentic. I mean, people like Costa.
I see
People
he's
like-
dropping an album now.
Yeah, people like Costa, people like Alpha, people like Phantom Steez, people like, I mean, there's so many, even juices in the background that also started yet, that are doing so many dope things out there. I mean, I will, okay, nah, I can't say that.
Yeah.
But I think it's just so exciting, like just knowing that, dude, we're gonna be there. Like, you
Yeah.
know, we're gonna be clashing heads with like one of like I mean already we like
Yeah.
like you're saying Arch Junior's like on the international space,
Yeah,
where he's,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
making footprints. Like now you're gonna be at that space where you're like bumping into heads with like the best of the best. It's like,
No, definitely. I'm already rocking
crazy.
best
You
of
know
the
what I'm
best.
saying?
The best of the best on SA currently.
Yeah, dude, that's crazy.
It is.
Yeah.
That's
Africa
so
to the
crazy.
world.
Nah, Africa is just
Africa to the world. I mean, everything's shifting. The
Africa's
culture's
shifting.
definitely shifting.
Yeah.
Like, also lockdown kind of shifted the culture a bit because, like,
It did.
it it put everyone on level ground. And then you could really see the kids starting to take over. They already been killing it, but they weren't giving the recognition that they deserve. Now, they rock. Game is going to change.
Yeah, no,
It's really gonna change. I'm excited for the change though. I'm
Yeah?
really excited for the change because I don't know, man. Like
Yeah.
the kids really be doing what they be talking about. Like,
Yeah.
I like it, man. I like the piano sound.
Yeah.
Although I'm not really into it. Like December, I was into it. Like I was telling
Yeah.
him the other day. Like December, I was really into piano. Like I was a piano head. Like
Yeah.
full on. Like I disconnected
Within the
from hip hop.
vibes.
I disconnected from hip hop
Yeah.
totally. So January, I was like, nah, fuck this shit, dog.
Yeah.
Not even in a disrespectful way. Like I was like, fuck this shit. I was telling you, né? I was like, fuck that shit, dog. Like, cause
Yeah.
nah, bruh. Like I'm not even listening to anything else. Like it was January, and I felt like I wanna go out, dog. I
Yeah.
was like, yo, it's the 15th of Jan. I'm
Yeah.
playing Manatula or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, bro, where we going? It's Monday, dog.
No, I think
It's Monday.
it's very important to understand that piano is the biggest genre in the
It is, dog.
and it's still got a long way to still gonna grow and
Because
do
even
more
like changing
crazier
the sounds,
things.
yeah.
The sound keeps
dude, the
evolving,
sound.
Yeah.
evolving,
This guy
and
is
evolving,
There's a soft
and
tune.
evolving.
Ricky dropped some shit.
This guy played me that song.
Uh,
Ricky Mobane.
Yo.
Oh,
Oh, English.
dude, that was.
No, this is for the
Yeah,
club,
that's
it's for
time.
Stones. This is for
Yeah.
Stones.
He made me listen. This was around 10, 11 in the morning.
Yeah,
We're like going for breakfast and stuff. This guy plays it in the car.
yeah,
Dude, as soon as I heard that,
And the weather's already saying
the
what?
weather was like, what? It was overcast.
yeah.
So I'm like, as soon as I get home, I'm playing this tune. I'm like, shit, dude. This is actually a fucking proper tune. And I
Yeah,
was
yeah,
just
yeah.
listening to it, I was like, dude,
Yeah.
it's crazy just how the variations of piano are like.
Like piano.
It's
Oh,
becoming
also
fast.
Taylor. Oh my God,
Yeah,
doing too much.
yeah.
Is he also on the
That-
piano stage?
Yeah, he's the one who I think I'm not too sure, but I think he contributed to what's that song, Bella Ciano, and also yes, that one, and I think he also on Ricky's English. That drum, yeah, that's Taylor ICU. He's doing too much for games right
And
now.
that's literally, I played it because this guy's like.
Because also, if you listen, it's the same one. Also on,
But it was like-
it's also on the same one. If you've heard Lock Drum,
Shout out.
Yeah,
he Lock Drum,
Yeah.
and it's the same one also on Pelaciano, and then it's the same one on English.
It's him.
So Taylor ICU, yo, it's coming for everything. Also mass music as well, yo.
Mass music is also doing like she's literally
So the
changing
game is shifting. Just the game is the culture shift.
Yeah,
Culture
but,
shifting.
moving from the nice things to more serious issues.
Yeah.
lockdown, as much as it put us all down to the ground, is that it exposed a lot of things that are going on just in the country as a whole. Claro, we saw, first of all, just looking at the government, we knew
Yeah.
ANC is corrupt, but it's like, during lockdown, after the tenders were given, it's like, shit,
Yeah.
you guys are like corrupt,
Those
corrupt.
PPE bros
you know?
shouted nice, dog.
Like,
Yeah.
even away from the government, it's just like how they were dealing with such issues like
Yeah.
gender-based violence, that it just became like, shit, we knew that gender-based violence is is already a serious issue,
Yeah.
but we didn't know to what extent is it actually
Yeah.
serious. Because I was like in lockdown, and then every fucking day, there's a story. My man got killed. My man got...
Yeah.
It's such a
Can I tell you?
sense
Can I actually?
yeah?
I just want to be honest. Like for example, with like hashtag movements. For me,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just feel like it's easy to go on your phone and tweet like, "Yo, Black Lives Matter," but like, and you're not really doing anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's easy for you to like just tweet it and be on people's necks. Like you can be like on Twitter, like you can be bashing everyone like Black Lives Matter, and which is understandable. But like
Yeah.
I feel like at what point, or like I don't even know how to put it in. Like it needs to make sense. Like if you're going out and doing something that shows us like okay, you really for this movement. If you like making a march in Auckland Park, for example, like
Yeah.
going and starting your own march, even if you do it one man,
Yeah,
that-
yeah.
That's for me. Is
Yeah.
I'm gonna see like shit. You really serious about your cause?
Yeah.
But someone can tweet it and like go smoke some weed or something, and
Yeah,
just like
yeah.
chill and just wanting retweet. So
Yeah.
for me, it's just like the cloud chasing element
Yeah, it's just too...
of a hashtag movement. Like I really don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
I just want people like I see AKA like he's going out and doing shit like
Yeah.
he's like fuck this shit like and that's that's the shit the type of
Yeah.
shit I want to support.
Yeah.
You know what I must say? Sorry to...
Yeah.
But what I must say about the hashtag movement, I think we've went from the hashtag movement being...
And they forget, sorry,
Yeah.
people forget. You can tweet today, you're gonna get 150 tweets, but people forget, dog. Like Wednesday, like we tweeting today, next week Wednesday they're gonna forget.
Yeah.
They're gonna forget. If, like, for example, if it's something that caused a disturbance in like people's peace, like people saw that shit. Okay, AK was marching in Auckland Park with like 150,000 people. That's a movement for me.
Yeah.
That's a movement. That's
Yeah.
like, I understand. In America, they were doing that crazy.
Yeah.
You saw rappers going there, like wearing their hoodies, like being. I saw Power was doing that.
Yeah, yeah,
He
yeah.
was in his hoodies, like going supporting the cause for real.
Yeah.
You know, with like the hashtag movement there, I have my feels about it because, dude, I really, to a certain extent, I won't lie, you posting, dude, I was off social media for like fucking, probably,
You never have a phone, you.
Yeah.
but I was proper off social media.
Yeah.
But like when I went on, dude, it's just a whole lot of bombarding of hashtags.
Yeah.
And then it just got me thinking, like, I think we've gone from hashtags being an awareness protest on social media to it being the action-based protest. Because
Yeah.
for you, I don't know, I don't tweet about that shit or hashtag whatever because I have my own reasons for it, but that doesn't mean that I'm not doing anything about it.
Yeah.
But to a certain extent, I'm nervous and scared that we're gonna be comfortable with the hashtags on our social.
Yeah. I think one thing we mustn't do is just discredit tags. The
No,
power
I'm
of
not
of
discrediting.
wait. No. And the power of social media. Social media has a lot of power in the sense of like the awareness it gives people, the awareness. Even government watches your social media. So in the sense of like it's a conversation, people know about this. So it's information. I think from the longest of time, the information was always there, but we've also been denied access to information. The information now is open to anyone at every time. You know, so I think having that information really changes a lot of
makes a
things.
huge difference.
It makes you safer. It makes you
Yeah.
understand things more. And then obviously, in between that, you get the dynamics of people having like cloud chasing and fake news and all these things. That just comes with the territory of social media. Just comes with the territory of that space. So I think you just have to be like, okay, cool, that comes with that. But also look at the good that comes from that.
Yeah,
You know?
there's a lot.
So I think
there's a lot
as
of
as
things
as, mu-
social
as,
media.
as much as we can talk about protests and all those things, it's not always easy. It's not always easy to implement as well. So I think you tweeting and spreading the information, you educating the next person, they're gonna educate the next person, next person. It's all about education because the education help us long term to deal with these things.
What's your next move from social media? Like now you're in charge of GBV movement.
Yeah?
You're in charge of GBV movement. Né?
Yeah.
What's the next movement from you implementing what must happen? Like just from your side.
Like solutions.
Ideally speaking. Solutions, whatever it may be.
I think
away from social media.
I think away from social media, it's just about look, we have a problem. We have to accept that we have a problem. You know, Tatabo Mbeki once said, if you diagnose something, it's treated. So I think we have to understand that we have a problem. And I think we do understand that we have a problem. Now it's about coming up with solutions. How do we move forward? How do we change the conversations and the narrative and everything? How do we fix this? And I can't necessarily say I have a solution. I have this idea, I have that idea.
Yeah.
I think this requires a lot of engagement from everyone, you know. Because it's a very emotional and sensitive subject. You can't necessarily say this thing and that thing and that thing. Because some people want death penalty. Some people like how also the death penalty work if you're misconvicted and all this type of things. So I think this is a long conversation. This is a long solution-based problem. And we just have to try to figure out how best can we address this? How best can we make people aware and all these things?
Do you think we give the responsibility to the government to take care of the majority of implementing such ideas?
I think only in
is
sentencing.
Is it like
I think
with everything?
I think everyone, including the government, all of us, are equally responsible for coming up with solutions regarding this matter. We are responsible. We have to come up with the solutions ourselves, and also including government as well. So you can't necessarily put it on government because government can't police households.
No, it cannot. Household is a.
And we've got like the house. What is it? The domestic violence went up during lockdown.
Exactly. So you see, government can't police households. I remember somebody in lockdown was tweeting like, "Send the soldiers to fight gender-based violence," but how? What are you sending a soldier to someone's house? Like it doesn't necessarily work. So I think we all as a collective have come up with the solutions and see how we can best address this thing. I think for me personally, it's a systematic issue. We have to address it systematically. So in the primary schools, in the high schools, educating men, those type of things. So that when you grow up, you understand what's happening. You know what I'm saying? So when you grow up, so I think also our education system needs to change. Like the things we're being taught, like in life orientation, those things need to change. Like address like gender-based violence issues.
I learned how to put on a condom without life orientation.
What do you mean?
I learned how to put on a condom without life orientation.
When did you break your virginity?
No, but actually, no. That's a very important point. Like we in Allo, I remember they used to teach you to abstain.
Yeah.
I don't think you should teach to abstain.
No.
You should teach about sexual responsibility, about condoms, about prevention, about contraceptives, about all these type of things. I think that's how you actually educate sex, because you're teaching someone to abstain. What if they don't abstain and now they find a situation and they're uneducated about it?
Yeah.
It's about education. This thing is about actually education. It's like, I think they just need to change the system. I think a couple of years ago, there used to be this ad about HIV and AIDS, and it used to say, don't scrutinize, whatever. And it was just basically saying you not to have sex, basically, in a way.
Don't have sex.
But then government saw that that's not the message.
Yeah.
Now the message has changed to contraceptives, morning after pills, what's that thing called? Post-prevention exposure. I think it's called PP, Mary Stopes, post-prevention exposure, pre-exposure, those type of things. You see, the conversation changed. And once the conversation changes, people become more responsible. And you're just saying, don't do it. But if you educate how to deal with these things systematically and all these type of things, then you have a way forward.
Yeah.
But you know what I wanted to ask? Like, you actually led me there. And it's just like, I remember that. How do you feel about sex education coming into primary school?
That's very important. We need it there. We actually need it there.
So you're for it.
From 4 to 7.
Yeah.
No, it starts at grade 4. Not. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, grade.
So that 1 to 3 is foundation phase, right?
yeah. Or you ask
Yeah.
me what primary is.
Yeah, like no, what from what grade do you
Foundation.
think they should start
No, it's
teaching it?
happening.
Yeah.
It's happening. It's not like
It's already happening.
yeah, they want to implement it. Like,
Okay,
yeah,
I think for me it's
I think
important.
from
I
grade
think
4.
the sooner the better. It's about education. I don't think we must be shameful about talking about sex, but I think we
Yeah.
must just educate around it and the different elements that come with it.
Yeah,
But it's hard, bro. You know what I was thinking the other day? Ne?
Yeah.
I see this thing happening. I'm for sex education happening
Yeah.
in primary school,
Yeah.
but you're a student coming from university, and you're 23, 24.
Yeah.
You have been raped.
Yeah.
Now you're supposed to tell someone how to prevent rape, how to do this without how to do that, without having any psychological therapy whatsoever. Like you basically, they just throw you in there. It's like basically they're like, yeah, man, Ashley, there's a war happening out here. Here's a gun. Let's go shoot.
Yeah.
Is it not? Is it not
Hmm?
crazy? Like, because for me it was like, it's not very unfair to. I'm for the education thing.
Yeah.
Most definitely. But before that happens, we need to take care of our teachers first, bro. Because I'm not even talking about the 24-year-old, 23-year-old. I'm talking about the 50-year-old that's being abused at home. And
Yeah.
has to come home. Has to come to school and teach children how to prevent themselves from abuse. But she's struggling. Back
for
home.
me
Yeah.
personally,
Crazy, man.
for me personally, like to answer that,
It's crazy.
I think for me, like teaching it from like primary school is a bit. I don't know. I know as youngsters, like young kids, like we're very inquisitive.
Yeah.
So once they're telling us about these things, like I don't want it to like now start something in their mind. Like now, okay,
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
Okay,
The-
our
the
teacher told us
innocent-
about sex today.
remove the innocent, like you don't want them
Yeah,
to
like
be
now
less innocent.
teaching like my kid about sex. Like yo, I don't have a kid by the way.
Yeah.
But like yeah, I'm
But for me, the truth is
call me.
that
But anyway, yeah,
I went to boarding school from grade 1, mate. bro.
yeah. I didn't love you.
No, they love me a whole
Grade
lot.
1,
There's no
imagine
love
going to
at
boarding
home.
school.
I needed
There
discipline.
was no love. That was hectic.
You know what I'm
Nothing.
saying? But as soon as I got to boarding school, at the age of 7, we're talking about sex, not in the
Yeah.
classroom, as my Jimbos and shit.
Yeah, for me.
That's
But look, I think this is why I say this is like it's a long-term discussion.
long-term
You have to look at the pros and the cons and our best to address these issues. You know, so it's a long-term thing.
It's a long discussion.
I think
Yeah.
the hard part is just us having to admit that kids aren't as innocent as they used to be.
No, I don't. I can't blame the kids. I think the kids.
No,
the kids,
we're not blaming them.
the
No,
kids,
we're
the
not
kids,
blaming
the
It's our
kids.
agenda, dog.
I think the kids are just misinformed and miseducated around these issues. I think they just need someone to guide them. You know, it's very important that we have mentors in society. Our teachers are the mentors and all these things. Your pastors and all these things. So, like I say, it's a long game. It's a long solution based problem. You know, so we just have to figure out how best we can address these things and best come up with the best answers.
That's true.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. I just hope like we find like our agenda does just. I hope it just does better,
Let's
man.
find a plan now, though.
We just need to find like a.
Yeah.
Nah, I'm really feeling for our sisters, and I
Yeah.
hope it just gets better from here.
Yeah.
I feel sorry for all those that have been
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
affected by our gender's mishandlings.
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
I just hope we can find a level ground. I don't even want to say a level ground, but like a plane where we can like be like
Civil.
all understanding. We know that like this is crossing the boundaries. This is crossing over the line. Like just do everything like normally. I also think there's also backgrounds that lead to like people.
That's exactly.
living
Yeah,
where they are right now.
I think it's very important. It's very important in therapy. If you can't go to a therapy, see like what do they call these people? Wow, I'm forgetting the word. It starts with a C, but there's someone that you can see.
I know that.
And I say chiropractor. I was about to say
No. A counselor. A counselor.
The man's is gone. He's gone.
Let's
Sorry,
mask it.
viewers.
Let's mask
Okay,
it.
let's
Anyway,
watch this rock. Just watch the
it's
laptop.
just
Yeah,
juice.
I
It's just
think
juice. It's just juice.
I think yes, it's very important to like see a counselor. If you can't see a counselor, or if you can't see a therapist, see a
I
counselor.
must still sip this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you guys can rock.
But one question: have you been to therapy?
Yeah,
I
How
haven't.
often?
Though.
Like how?
a couple of times.
Serious?
Couple of times.
How did you find it?
It's so dope.
Serious?
Yeah, as black people, we need to be so open to therapy.
It's crazy.
I haven't been there. Like I don't know why I haven't been there. Like I don't know.
Uh-huh.
I think I find it a bit difficult, like chatting to people. Maybe.
No, yeah, I think just try it once. You know, just try to have that conversation with them.
Yeah.
Therapy is very, very,
what do you
very, very.
Dude, it's running to your laptop. Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, but anyway. Yeah.
Therapy is very, very, very. It's very good in the sense that it gets to offload a lot of things. And it's very important that as we as black people become more open to therapy, because I know there's like a stereotype and there's like a psychological thing where
a lot.
as black people, I don't go to therapy. We don't
Yeah.
talk about the issues.
Shout out, man.
It's very important to have these conversations
Yeah.
because they'll unlock a lot of things for you. A lot of things for you.
What got you to go into therapy? Because, you know, for us black people, you don't just go in jail. You don't just wake up. Okay, maybe some people do wake up, but it hasn't been normalized to that state where, you know, when we were looking at that podcast, Yakani Bao, she actually said something very profound in saying that when someone hurts their knee and they're paining, someone goes to the GP to sort out how painful their knee is.
Yeah.
They get advice from it. But they don't understand that also the therapy, the mental, whatever, emotional side of it is just as important as you feeling like you hurt your knee and you need to go to the GP.
Yeah.
When your emotions are not in the right place, it's just as important
Yeah.
for you to run to the therapist.
Yeah.
But like my question is, what got you to get there? Because I know, like, for me to start going there, shit had hit the fan. I didn't do it because it was just like, nah, I was in a good mood, and then I woke up.
I think for me it's something I always wanted to do.
Yeah.
Something I always wanted. Just to offload. Just to have a conversation with people. And like it's very important just to talk to someone. Just to
Yeah.
like have a conversation.
So now, do you think you'd have the same conversation with your girlfriend?
But what is about in therapy?
Yeah.
Depends how long I know her. I've known her for.
So I know, gents are very. You're not even vulnerable, though. Like gents are just like they have
Speak
a
for
wall.
yourself.
Are you
I
vulnerable?
think
Are you vulnerable?
I think
I cried.
it's you cried.
This guy,
cried.
you cry.
You
I
cried.
cried in my therapy session.
I've cried what in your therapy session. I'm talking like to your girlfriend.
Dude, I cry.
You cry.
proper.
So you're
Yeah,
soft.
it's your girlfriend, you cried.
Dude,
So in the
fucking to
streets, you like
everyone.
fighting. You like fighting. You fighting. You're a fighter.
Nah.
Now you wanna cry.
But
now.
there's nothing wrong with
There's
crying.
nothing-
There's
but
nothing
I
wrong with
won't
crying.
lie.
No, yeah, I know there's nothing wrong with
Yeah,
crying.
and
But like,
I think that's also what we need to address as men, that there's nothing wrong with crying.
Hey, but there's something wrong with it.
No, there is. There's
It just
nothing.
makes you feel
no,
okay. It's a bit weird,
I think as gents we have too much pride.
Yeah.
Gents
A
just
lot
have
of
too
us
much
cry.
pride. Because now, guys, you wanna cry, just let it, just cry.
Wallah, true. Wallah.
I think,
Wallah, true.
no, I think this is our problem.
Uh,
This is what ends up becoming long-term problems, even abusive problems.
yeah.
Because you storing things inside of you,
Yeah.
right? And you're not dealing with the matters at hand. So that further down the line, when you're like in a certain situation that affected you a couple of years ago,
Yeah.
that could have hurt you, you now reciprocate the situation with anger because you don't want to deal with it. You don't want to feel the same way because
Yeah.
you've never dealt with that situation before.
That's
so now the problem is, now you want to fight. Now you want to hit someone because that's all you know to do. It's very important to have these conversations. Just let it out.
As guys, actually. As my G.
Dude,
As they say
all
on Twitter.
right.
Yeah.
As my G.
It's hard to have these conversations because, you know, as emotional as I am, I'm a fucking emotional ball, especially if I'm in my own space.
Are you a
like,
softie, dog?
I'm a fucking
Yeah.
softie, but kabetsa boy. You know? Yo,
Yeah.
sorry, that came
What
out
beta?
wrong. Kibetsa mouth.
That's okay.
But no, let me put it this way. I was saying, as aggressive as I am, is that I'm just as emotional about
Yeah.
it. You know? But it's very hard for me to be emotional with anyone. So is that even in me being able to express my emotions with guys, is that it has to. I don't feel the support either way. I don't. Even with you motherfuckers, you guys are too fucking.
I'm not your friend, dog.
Used away.
I think I see this one. That's what I'm saying. This is why it's important to go to therapy. just let it out.
For
Say it
real.
out. Ain't
But
no
also-
shame.
Yeah. No problem. No problem.
Ain't no shame, man.
Yeah, man. But also, I mean, just to wrap it up on a lighter note, when I just play a young game,
Yeah.
it might be a bit tricky. It's
Okay.
called this or that.
Okay. Let me need to fill my drink up.
Yeah, let them fill your drink. Let them
This
fill
or
your drink.
that.
I don't know what I'm dealing with.
Yeah, but I'm worried. I told Batoka beta. I get beats.
Hey man, this guy just walked in the frame. What's happening here, man? What's the
What's
levels?
happening, dog?
What's happening here?
What's
Okay,
happening?
guys.
What happened to like?
This is what happens on
Decorum and
this.
shit.
This is what happens, yeah. People just don't care.
People just don't care.
Yeah, just don't
but
care.
Anyway,
Interrupt in high school.
have I been fucked
Okay,
up?
Have you got interrupt?
gents, I've never lost a fight.
So you fight.
Never lost a fight.
How many of you are?
Never lost. Working in the nighttime, you rock a lot, you fight a lot. So, but I'm still at it. But I've stopped fighting.
So
I've
you're like
outgrown that.
Undertaker now. You're unbeaten.
I've outgrown that.
Alright.
Yeah, I've
That's
outgrown
what the
that.
guys say when they find love. Like, I've outgrown this shit. I don't fight anymore. I don't fight anymore.
I generally don't fight anymore.
You know what's the craziest thing that has happened to me, bro?
Yeah.
I was like in Park Station. Like, I mean, fighting is hard, bro. You have to choose when to fight. But like, I'm in Park Station, bro,
Yeah.
and I'm with my Han at that time,
Yeah.
and
Ooh.
this
Yeah.
I picked her up from the park station. So we're going to fetch our Uber, but we're still within the park station type of thing. And then I'm carrying a bag and shit. And then as I'm pulling the bag, this guy, you know those guys, I'm not wait, Cape Town.
Those
Durban,
guys have rocked me 150 though. I want my money back.
back. They
Yeah.
took my money. And dog, this guy comes up, I see he's within my line. So I'm like moving sideways to make way for him. Man's changes lanes. I'm like, babes, what's going on now? She's like, I don't know. This guy, literally, we get to a point where we front on. So man is like, where you guys going? I'm like, we going. What do you want, dog? He's like, no, Durban and Cape Town. I'm like, we going, fine. So as I'm trying to move, and the man's holds me. So now, this is Park Station. That's not my territory.
Yeah.
And like the weird part is like,
Yeah.
am I gonna get trapped in front of my hand?
Yeah. Yeah.
fucking
Let me
awful.
tell
Why am I-
let me tell you the last thing, the funniest thing. We were saying, I was having a conversation with my boys, and they're saying like, yo, a guy that's with his girlfriend, he'll fight to the death.
You have to fight, dog.
fight
There's
to
one
the
time in
death.
Auckland Park, not like you scarf by engine there.
Yeah.
There's a bro. I see this guy. So we out. The Chisanyama was still open then. This guy, the outside Chisanyama. So she's busy snapping.
Yeah.
And then the car pulls up, and then those guys took a phone.
You know, like that whole grabbing.
The guy was holding his head. He's like, what? Then he starts running. He
Yeah.
runs towards the
Bro,
car. Like
he's
his
chasing
bike.
a car.
He's chasing a car, but those guys have long gone.
Yeah.
But he's running, dog.
Yeah.
I was like, nah.
Nah,
for
guys
real
get a
here.
different type of strength when it's with
Like
hand.
when you with the hand, you have to do those things.
Never fight.
Never fight. But anyway, yeah,
fight.
let's play this or that. We're gonna ask you 3 simple questions. Nothing too crazy. You have to just say this or that.
So the answer is this or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, this you choose.
You have to just choose.
Okay.
Do you want the ink or do you want the ball pen? You want the
Okay,
ball
so what's
pen.
okay? So what's the vibes?
So, it's nothing too crazy. Don't be stressed about it.
Okay.
Don't be stressed. Stones or rockets?
So what?
Hey,
This
you
or that.
choose.
You have to choose what you want now.
How you know what the answer is?
You
have to say- you have to
tell
say-
us.
How you guys know what the
Stones or
answer
rockets?
is?
Stones or
You
rockets?
tell us.
So my answer is this or that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you choose.
So
or
stones is this. Rockets
Yeah.
is that.
Okay, now okay,
Yeah.
okay. Let's
It's
start.
like that.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. Let's rock. So what's the
Stones
first?
or rockets?
This.
This. Alright. Let's make it spicy. Blowjob or anal?
Blow drop or anal.
This.
This.
Yeah.
Blowjob.
So you haven't done anal.
Ish. Let's not talk about
Let's not
these
talk about
things.
that. Alright.
But have you done anal?
Me? No, bruh. Nah. Dog. I can't even think of it. Let's go into since you're in the industry space. Boiti or Nadia Nakai? As I sip my drink.
I decline to answer.
What?
Waiti or Nadia Nakai?
Hey man, this is a long game, man. I don't want bumping into people getting cast questions that you sit on. Wow.
It can be in any way.
What's
It
the
can be
level?
like it can be you managing her. or Nadia Nakai.
They both
or
have
Kimberly.
managers. They both have
They
managers.
both have managers. Is that how you gonna answer it?
They both have
Is that how
managers.
niggas wanna save themselves on
They
camera.
both-
Want
they-
opportunities left, right. They don't want to close opportunities.
Yeah, hey man, this industry it's a long game, gents.
It's a long
Gotta
game.
play it smart.
Alright, I feel you.
No,
But
niggas are foul.
anyway,
Niggas
ladies and gentlemen, shout out for sitting down with us today.
Yes, sir. You know the
yeah.
vibes.
Ashley, we had a very lengthy
That was a
conversation.
very nice.
I enjoyed it, man.
nice.
Shout out for coming again, man.
You know,
Shout
thank
out-
you
shout
guys
out.
for having me.
No
You know the
problem.
vibes.
You know the vibes.
You know the vibes.
We you know, section boys at Stones. But you need, to
Issue.
fix you need to fix this VIP section.
Yeah, I
dog.
don't want.
It
We
gets
coming.
packed, dog, and
We
it's COVID
coming.
now.
We coming through with the renovations. 2021.
like,
We coming with the. Oh,
I was like,
I don't know.
oh,
I don't know
Ah, it
why.
needs to be soft now. It needs to be soft. No, but shout out, man. And
What's up, boys?
shout out
Guys.
to all the bros in the background also. Shout out to
Yeah,
everyone
yeah,
who came
yeah,
through
yeah,
today.
yeah, yeah. We
It's just
appreciate
been
you guys.
vibes. After I just need to go. Ish,
what?
never mind.
What are you
Yeah.
gonna say?
Alright, stay safe.
Nah, niggas
Shout
have
out.
plans though.
Like,
Guys.
subscribe, and do all that weird shit.
I
Yeah, let's rock.